Okay. Andrew.
Welcome to tonight's matchup here in Billies Stadium between the Billies and the Marble Falls Mustangs. In the first minute of the game, the Mustangs took a long kickoff and forced a save from Isaac Perez. And the Billies, with their first opportunity of the night,
picked up by the keeper.
the Billies tonight will be going right to left on your screens in the first half in their dark home kits. And Marble Falls will be going left to right in their white away kits.
Billy throw in.
Christian with the ball, splits the Marble Falls defenders.
Keeper is able to pick it up.
Long punt there by the keeper. Forces the Billies defenders to backpedal. Marble Falls has committed numbers in the attack, but the Billies holding mid. It's able to get possession temporarily for the Billies. Well, Jill, tonight the Billies are coming out in their preferred 4-1-4-1 formation.
And what are the Marble Falls team playing at?
And Marble Falls is playing a 4-4-2. The ball's out of play for a Marble Falls throw. Long throw into the box. Billy's defender is pushed down, and so we'll have a free kick here for the Billies. Tonight's second round matchup between the Mustangs and the Billies is between the number 1 and number 2 team in district.
Marble Falls is currently sitting in number 1 and Fredericksburg in number 2 spot.
Billies force the Mustangs to play backwards down the line, but the ball goes out of play.
Mustangs throw in.
In district play, have the Mustangs been the more attacking team, or have the Billies been the more attacking team?
The Billies have been the more attacking team.
With
35 goals scored in district.
So Marble Falls has been a bit more defensive than the Billies. They've only given up 17 goals in district, and the Billies have given up 24.
Good opportunity there, but just went out of bounds for a Marble Falls throw-in.
Nice win there by Lester Molina, and then a nice switch of play by Alan Villa.
Billy's throw.
Throws a bit long and goes out of play for a Marble Falls goal kick. We were able to speak to Coach Renault just before the start of tonight's game, and he said really the theme for this week was going to be continuing to finish. Tuesday night, the Billies had plenty of opportunities in the first half against Long Creek, but only had a 1-goal lead at halftime, and they were able to come out firing on all cylinders in the second half and put 5 more in the back of the net for a 6-0 win. When the Billies faced Marble Falls earlier in the season at Marble Falls, the Billies were unable to generate a lot of offense, and so since then their district play has been more about their goal scoring ability, and they would like to challenge the back line and the goalkeeper of Marble Falls. Christian has an opportunity here, running at their center back, makes a move, takes a shot near post.
Just goes over. This will be a goal kick for the Marble Falls Mustangs.
Billies win the first ball near midfield, challenging the back line of Marble Falls. But Marble Falls is able to gain possession. Lester Molina there, a little bit of a dangerous challenge. And Marble Falls will have a free kick. Thank everyone for joining us tonight on Battlin' Billies-Live 2. Tonight's game is brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust, a proud sponsor of Battlin' Billies Athletics and Battlin' Billies-Live. Billies are able to force the Mustangs back towards midfield from that free kick.
Billies will have a throw in now at midfield.
Billies throw quickly down the line. Ball is bouncing around. No team able to gather possession momentarily. Marble Falls sends it long. Easily dealt with by the Billies defense.
Ball goes out on the Billies for a Marble Falls throw-in.
For those of you wondering how the girls are doing in the state final, we will be getting scoring updates to be able to provide for you throughout the evening tonight.
The game probably started a little bit late as the game right before them went into overtime with La Vega losing to Decatur in overtime.
Well, the Billies seem to have something going there offensively. Alan Villa looked to play a pass in between the Marble Falls defense, but Marble Falls was able to cut it out, and they looked to counter quickly, but they didn't have anyone forward. Billies now have a throw in near midfield. Lester Molina opts to take it. Lester tried to switch play there, but is blocked by the Marble Falls midfielder.
Ball went out on the Mustangs for another Billy throw-in.
Lester tries to find the center forward there, unable to connect.
And the Billies get their first corner of the night.
Billies are committing some numbers forward here for this corner. Mustangs bring everyone back. They have 10 men in the box to defend this one with their forward coming all the way back just 30 yards from goal. Billies opt to go near post. Ball's bouncing around. Seemingly was laid on there by a Marble Falls defender until their keeper could pick it up. Another just massive punt. Dealt with initially by the Billies.
Ball goes out on Marble Falls for another Billies throw-in at midfield.
Allen and Christian almost had a 2-versus-1 situation here on the near sideline before that ball was played out. Both teams, Jill, seem a little bit timid tonight, coming out just, maybe the prospect of number 1 versus number 2. Now, Allen Villa will have a shot from distance, partially blocked by Marble Falls defender. Falls to Christian Olvera, who still has possession of the ball, but was judged to have fouled the Marble Falls defender. Marble Falls have seemingly altered their shape just a bit to match the Billies now, more with a 4-1-4-1 look. Sorry, 4-1. Foul there on Christian Olvera. Mustangs will have a free kick here in midfield as Christian takes the opportunity to fix his shin guard.
Ball goes out for a Mustang throw, but they are now doing a quick substitution.
Billies will also substitute on this play as Marble Falls tries to decide who's actually going to throw this ball in. Long clearance there by the Billies as Christian Olvera will challenge for it. Brian Carmenera comes down with the ball. Christian tries to return the ball back to Brian in the middle of play. The Marble Falls defenders are able to clear it. A little bit of a heavy touch there by the Billies, and Marble Falls has now gained control.
Ball goes out on the Billies for another Mustangs throw-in.
Great first touch there by Lester as that pass had quite a bit of heat on it, but he was able to bring it under control. But as Dutton mentioned earlier, both teams tonight seem to want to be playing more of a volleyball style instead of keeping the ball on the ground. And it's been a struggle for either team to maintain possession. Brian thought he had an opportunity to find Christian there in a dangerous position. Again, the ball was won by Marble Falls, and Marble Falls tries to catch the Billies defense sleeping, but overhit the ball. And Isaac is able to claim it unchallenged.
Ball goes out for a Billy throw in.
Little back and forth near midfield. Billy's come away with the ball. It's fallen to Alan Villa's feet. Christian Olvera now with the ball in the box in the middle.
A little bit of a dangerous attempt for a goal there. Just went outside the box.
Yeah, neither player really was in possession, you know, and Christian was able to get his foot to it first before contact was made. So I think overall a good call there by the official. Early on, the Billies looked for a foul potentially on, I believe it was Alan Villa, as the ref, though, correctly awarded advantage with that ball falling to Christian, as he was able to get into the box. Just couldn't get his feet underneath him to truly get a shot off. Nice 1-2 there by the Billies, and tried to continue play by going outside and were unable to do so. And then that's going to be a turnover there by Juan Neri, but Billies work hard to regain possession. Now try to just quickly go over the top to Christian. A little bit of a lucky play there for Marble Falls as it glanced off of the defender's head, but right to the goalkeeper.
Foul called on Alan Villa for a free kick for Marble Falls.
Billies seem a little more content to have more of a mid-block tonight, as opposed to the high pressing that we've seen them do in the past. And with a free kick here, the Billies send almost everyone back. Ball's going to be over the top. It's claimed in the air by Isaac, who distributes. Ball out wide to Brian. Quickly gets the ball towards midfield, has to drop it back to Allen. Allen now with some pace on the outside. Nice step over move, and we've got a 2v1 here. He does find Brian. Brian takes a shot from distance.
Oh. Just a little too high. Great opportunity, though. We'll have some more.
So far tonight, halfway through the first half, both teams with a couple of opportunities. The Billies have had the ball in their attacking half more often than Marble Falls has.
But a lot of the play has been in the midfield tonight.
A lot of distance behind that goal kick, but Marble Falls is able to get possession.
The Billies thought they had the throw in, but it must have gone off on them for the ref, and so Marble Falls now has a throw in. But it quickly went back out off of Marble Falls, and so now the Billies get it back to throw it in.
Nice win there by Juan Neri. Marble Falls knocks it to Allen Villa, who then tries to play the ball outside. But it goes into the box and is won by the keeper, who I don't think saw Christian Olvera there when he distributed that one out. Nice turn there by Allen, but heavy touch sends the ball back to Juan Neri, who goes all the way back. As Christian Olvera tried to separate there from the center back, he was judged to have a little too much contact for a push-off. Free kick to Marble Falls. Won by the Billies. Billies look to counter quickly, play the ball try to play the ball over the top, but it is blocked by Marble Falls.
Quick throw in for the Billies. The Billy defense cleared the ball out from a Marble Falls throw in about midfield.
Marble Falls seemed to have an opportunity there for a 2v1 on the far side, and the Billies defender smartly said anywhere will do, and put it almost to the visitor stands. Allen looking to switch play to Brian, puts a little too much on that pass, and it'll go out for a Marble Falls throw. Physical play there by both teams. In the end, it goes out for another Marble Falls throw. And they'll take this opportunity for another substitution. Looking to change up their outside attacking options. Find space there in the middle of the field. Our forward's able to turn. Looks to have a hit from way out. He's told to get up by the referee. This ball is not going to stay in play, as Christian Olvera was able to beat the defender. Marble Falls opts to throw the ball back to their center back, who finds a midfielder with some space. Unable to connect that wide pass, and so the Billies win the throw. Marble Falls quickly went down the line there, but heavy first touch sees the ball out of play for a Billies goal kick.
So when the ball hits the corner flag, what does that mean?
It would either be a goal kick or a corner, depending on who was the last to touch. Marble Falls wins the first ball there from the goal kick.
Please let it go out of bounds for a throw-in.
Marble Falls putting Juan Neri under a lot of pressure, and that was a dangerous tackle there. Juan opts to take the free kick quickly, tries to find Lester Molina, but Lester's put under pressure, and the ball goes out of play. Christian drops the ball back to Lester, who plays the ball into the corner for the Billies. We're going to have another substitution here. As Lester Molina heads to the sideline. number 6, Aaron Montoya, comes onto the field.
Marble Falls takes the throw in.
A miss hit there by the Marble Falls defender. And Brian Camarnera is able to gain possession, finds Alan Villa, looks to beat a man. Has to turn backwards, but does find Aaron in some space, and they've returned the ball back out to Allen.
He's not able to keep it in play though, so Marble Falls will have a goal kick.
Got just over 13 minutes to play in the game. Have we had any scoring updates from the basketball game?
We have not yet.
Billies come away with possession near midfield. And then lose it. Marble Falls has 4 people in the attack. They play the ball over the top. Kind of a dangerous ball for the Billies. But Isaac Perez is able to shepherd it out for a Billies goal kick. Billies opt for a short goal kick. And Jose Angel Ruiz connects with Alan Villa. And lots of very physical play again. Alan, though, gets up okay. Tries to find Brian Camarnera, is unable to. Juan Neri, though, plays the ball over the top. This could be an opportunity for the Billies. We've got speed here. Unable to control it in the end. Goes out for another Marble Falls goal kick.
So there are no updates to the game because the game is actually just about to start. Since that first game went into overtime, it just delayed the game some. So they're about to get started now. Marble Falls will take a throw in.
Billies are able to win the ball there, but can't keep possession near midfield. But they are able to win it back. Christian Olvera tried to use his body there for a turn, but couldn't separate from the center back. So Marble Falls cleared it out. Ball works its way to Jose Angel Ruiz, who finds Christian Olvera, but they're not letting Christian have any space to turn. And he is able to win a foul near midfield. Juan Neri looks to take his time as the Billies go ahead and commit some numbers forward. They are having a conversation. They might play this one short, and they do. And then Juan has a shot from distance. Does trouble the keeper just a bit. So the Billies have had a couple of scoring opportunities tonight. Marble Falls keeper has been up to the task each time he's been challenged so far. Here comes another opportunity for Christian as that ball's played over the top. Keeper has to come out of the box.
He was able to save it, but he's struggling because he ran into his own player.
And the Marble Falls keeper is down. And we're going to take a quick break.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, you know, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
And we're back. The keeper is unable to continue play. Interesting decision here by the official for the restart because the ball had been out of play. And so if you stop it for injury while the ball's in play, it is a drop ball. But that ball was out for a Billy's throw, so not really sure what decision was made with that. But the Billies send the ball back from that drop kick. Marble Falls had 3 players all bunched in to defend the midfield there, and one of them committed an offense, and they're not going to all drop back this time. So Billies don't really have time or space to play it short. Juan takes a shot from distance, challenging the freshly substituted goalkeeper for Marble Falls. A little bit of a misstep there by Brian Carmenera, but he gets up okay. Marble Falls will take this opportunity for another change. Again, tonight's game is brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust, a proud partner of Billies Soccer and Battling Billies Athletics. Brought to you tonight on Battling Billies.Live 2. We are scoreless in the first half. Just over 7 minutes to play. Tonight's contest has been very physical. The Billies have had a couple of scoring opportunities. Marble Falls challenged Isaac Perez once. They're looking to try to get a few more chances before halftime. Billies will take this opportunity for a substitution. Again, Marble Falls just plays the ball long, and Isaac Perez is able to gather it and sends it forward.
Marble Falls thought they might have an opportunity for a shot, but our defender was able to get the ball out.
We're going to have a Billies throw in here. Jose Angel Ruiz opts to play it into the vocal Marble Falls fans. As they were complaining about that last throw-in. This could be a challenge here for the Billies as the ball falls to a couple Marble Falls players. But the back line of the Billies, again, resolute this evening and played the ball back out towards midfield. But Marble Falls has another opportunity here. Billies unable to force them to play backwards. They take the throw in quickly. And Juan Nery's judged to have fouled a player just outside the box. This could be the best opportunity of the night for Marble Falls. Isaac is not setting his wall. And Marble Falls, though, has a player in an offside position. And the referee is stopping the clock. Has a quick conversation with Coach Corpani. And we'll resume play.
Marble Falls takes that kick, but they kick it a little too much power, and it goes over the goal.
And I'm not really sure what that attacking player was doing because, again, I understand with the offsides rule, if you're not directly involved with the play, you're not offsides. But if you're obstructing the keeper's view from a free kick, I don't know how you couldn't be judged to be directly involved with the play. So I believe that was going to be an offsides call no matter what. You hate to put referees under pressure like that, and I think that's where Coach Corpani was trying to say, don't, he shouldn't necessarily be aligned to line up offsides directly in front of the keeper. So Alan Villa takes the throw in for the Billies. And he's going to have another opportunity here now as he gets possession near midfield. Marble Falls is comfortable letting him go down the outside here near the home stands. They do foul him, and he feels like since he's won this one, he's going to take a shot. We've seen him take shots from distance all year. Maybe tonight's the night where he's able to put it in the back of the net. You like to see confidence in a player like that, but you also would like to see a high-quality opportunity. So let's see what happens here. He opts to play it short as they don't cover Jose Angel Ruiz. Good selfless play there by Allen, and Jose Angel Ruiz is able to win another corner for the Billies. We've got just 2 minutes to play in the half. Marble Falls brings all their players back into the box. Billies play it to the back post and put it back into the middle. Christian Olvera with an opportunity, but Marble Falls is able to partially clear it out. Then they've got a miss hit. That ball was going to go out for a corner, but the keeper was able to save it. And whatever injury he picked up, I think he's better, and his long goal kick has now created another opportunity for Marble Falls. So they have possession in the box. Billies do get numbers back and force play outside of their box. Again, we've mentioned that it's been a physical game all night tonight, and the referee takes the opportunity in the last 90 seconds to kind of try to get the boys to calm down a bit.
Billies will have a throw in here.
Juan Neri's making his way forward from that defensive mid position. They don't throw it back to him, but are able to get a bouncing ball into the box. And it goes off of a Marble Falls defender for a Billies throw. Just got 30 seconds left to play in the game. Alan Villa has the ball just outside the box. We'll have a shot, and it's the first field goal of the evening. Marble Falls opts for a change with 20 seconds to go in the game. In the half, sorry. And they'll take the goal kick. And the Billies send it right back towards them. And Brian Carmenera might have another opportunity here. And that'll be the final kick of the first half, where we're goalless, 0-0, as number 1 Marble Falls takes on district number 2, your Fredericksburg Battling Billies. And we'll be back in 10 minutes.
When a community and school come together, classrooms become more than walls. They become places where students are inspired, teachers are empowered, and families feel connected.
Each year, though, millions of state dollars leave Fredericksburg ISD. That means outdated technology and frustrated classrooms. We can change that together.
The Fredericksburg Education Foundation is raising $500,000 to bring state-of-the-art technology to every classroom. Join us. Visit fisdkids.org/donate today.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat is Mr. Gatti's Pizza.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers, to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today, and let's get started on your build.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal.
Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring.
Welcoming.
Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
In the Texas Hill Country, no two properties or people are alike.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we don't take a cookie-cutter approach.
Whether you're buying or selling, our dedicated specialists walk with you through every detail from contract to closing.
Because real estate isn't just business, it's personal. And you deserve the confidence of expert guidance every step of the way.
The Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg. Local experts.
Trusted results.
If your project is a new barn dominion or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pan-side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Bal and Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Bal and Billies. Go Goats!
Before the walls go up, before the dreams take shape, there's the foundation. It's where strength comes from, where every inch matters, where hard work begins before the sun even rises. It's not just pouring concrete, it's building trust. We treat every foundation as if it were our own. Because when you start solid, you build for generations. Vineyard Concrete Construction.
When joint pain or injury threatens to slow you down, you deserve care that moves with you. At Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, we care for active families, student athletes, and weekend warriors with fellowship-trained expertise. From regenerative stem cell therapy to total joint replacement, we're here to help get you back to what matters. Now offering advanced surgical care at Legion Hill Country Surgery Center right here in Fredericksburg. World-class care right here at home.
Hill Country Spirit, timeless elegance, jewelry that feels as classic as the land we love. Segner's Jewelers, where Hill Country heritage meets timeless beauty.
Quality dental care starts here at Creek Street Dental. Our services include wisdom tooth extractions, sedation dentistry, and dental implants delivered with the latest technology and a focus on patient comfort. Dr. McBride, Dr. Montgomery, and our team are committed to building lasting relationships and maintaining your family's best dental health. Visit us at the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
When a community and school come together, classrooms become more than walls. They become places where students are inspired, teachers are empowered, and families feel connected.
Each year, though, millions of state dollars leave Fredericksburg ISD. That means outdated technology and frustrated classrooms. We can change that together.
The Fredericksburg Education Foundation is raising $500,000 to bring state-of-the-art technology to every classroom. Join us. Visit fisdkids.org/donate today.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Welcome to Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat is Mr. Gaddy's Pizza.
And we're back for the second half matchup between the Battling Billies and the Marble Falls Mustangs. This half, the Billies will be going left to right on your screen, again in their black and red home kits. Marble Falls will be going right to left in their white away uniforms. Before play, play does resume, Billies opt for a little bit different kickoff there as Alan and Christian try to work together to get as deep into the Marble Falls half as they can, but they unfortunately turn the ball over. Allen's able to win the ball back near midfield. Billy's try to find Christian Olvera, but he's surrounded by 4 Marble Falls defenders. Marble Falls with a free kick here near midfield. And they put the ball in the box. This could be difficult for the Billies to deal with. But in the end, Isaac Perez is able to gather it up. He slows down, directs a few of his players of where he wants to put this ball. Alan Villa wins the first ball. He's able to flick it over the back line of the Marble Falls defenders, but then in the end goes out for a Marble Falls throw. Well, do we have any updates from the state playoff game?
Yes, so at the end of the first quarter, the Billies were trailing Dallas Lincoln 12-22.
All right, so your Lady Billies have some work to do there on the hardwood in San Antonio in the state final match, as the second quarter is just underway. Lester Molina plays the ball over the top. Brian Carmenere is going to gain possession. Marble Falls defender had to do some work there to play that ball out for a corner. And 2 minutes into the second half, Marble Falls had the ball in the Billies end more often than they did in the first half, but the Billies have now quickly countered and have an opportunity for a corner. Billies put a couple of players around the Marble Falls goalkeeper, and the Marble Falls defenders look to work them out. Put this ball on the back post. It is cleared by a Marble Falls defender.
Billies will have a throw in.
Abraham Rodriguez with the throw finds Alan Villa, but Alan's unable to control the ball. Marble Falls sends it forward, but the Billies regain possession near midfield. We've got a foul off the ball here. You would think that there would be a conversation between the referee and the Marble Falls defender for a foul that was nowhere near the ball. It doesn't look like we're going to have a conversation or a card. Restart will begin on his whistle. Christian Olvera opts to take this free kick. Keeps it on the ground. It takes a deflection off of a Marble Falls defender and almost ended up in the back of the net. Great reaction there by the Marble Falls goalkeeper after that deflection to keep it in play. The Billies have had the luck of opponents scoring a few own goals this season. And again, physical play there. I don't see how the referee judged that was a fair challenge, but he did. Billies are still down, but play continues. Marble Falls with the ball in the box, blocked by the Billies defender. And Leicester is up and back in action. And the Billies are judged to have lifted their foot on that throw in. And Marble Falls will take the opportunity for a substitution. Alan Villa regains possession of the ball, looks to counter quickly, finds Christian Olvera, who is going to return, or actually play the ball out wide to Brian Carmenera, who can't get it under control. Again, a great attack there by the Billies. Had a 4v3 situation, but unable to control the ball. And Marble Falls will have a goal kick. Billies are able to win the first ball, find Abraham Rodriguez out on the sideline, and then Lester Molina is able to win it back a couple of times. Dangerous challenge there by Lester. And Marble Falls will have a free kick. We are going to take a quick break.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today and let's get started on your build.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
And we're back here with about 34 minutes to play in the second half of tonight's district matchup between the current #1 seed in the district, Marble Falls Mustangs, versus your #2 seed, Battlin' Billies. Marble Falls decides to play through the back of Lester Molina, and so the Billies will have a free kick now. As Juan Neri thinks about playing it quick, does play it short. Marble Falls quickly presses the ball. That ball flicks off the back of a Marble Falls defender, and the keeper has to come and get it as Christian Olvera was streaking quickly into the box. Marble Falls goalkeeper has a weapon with both his goal kicks and his punts. able to switch ends of play. Billies can't clear that ball all the way, and Marble Falls tries to put it back into the box.
Billy's kick it out of bounds for a Marble Falls throw-in.
Marble Falls with a long throw. They're going to put this one into the box. Bouncing around dangerously there before the Billies are able to clear it out near midfield. Brian Carmenera is able to find Christian Olvera, who is then fouled by Marble Falls defender. 45. Allen decides to take it quickly. Lester Molina has the ball, and he has now passed it over to Juan Neri, who has found Abraham Rodriguez. Back to Christian Olvera in the middle of the field, who thought he had a teammate a little bit closer than they were, and Marble Falls is able to avoid danger. Billies might not be done, though, as Christian tries to get the ball into the box. Billies will take this throw in and take this opportunity to make a substitution.
Another throw in for the Billies.
It's got too much under it there and goes out for a Marble Falls goal kick.
So we have an update on the Lady Billies basketball team. It is currently halftime, and the Billies are trailing 22-42 against Dallas Lincoln.
So the Lady Billies down by 20 at halftime. Hopefully Coach Grona and the girls can find a way to claw back into that game in the second half. Billies win the ball near midfield, but Marble Falls quickly cuts out any attack the Billies might have had and send it forward. This, again, is challenging as Isaac Perez decides to start to come out, but the defender opts to play the ball out for a Marble Falls throw. Marble Falls will take this opportunity for another change with one of their attacking players. And so they're unable to take that throw in quickly. They try to work the ball towards the middle of the field. They've got a couple of players on the backside. If they can switch play, they opt to keep it in the middle, and the Billies are able to clear it out. Miscommunication there by the Billies. And ball goes to the Marble Falls goalkeeper, who for the first time this evening opts to distribute with his hands instead of his weapon of a leg. Both teams battling for possession near midfield. Marble Falls again takes another opportunity for a substitution on this throw. Billy's asking for how there wasn't a foul on that play, and the referee says, you know, both guys were pulling and pushing, and we're just going to get on with the game. Marble Falls throws the ball in down the line.
Out of the Billies for another Marble Falls throw-in.
Ball falls for Marble Falls just outside the Billies box, but Billies are able to get the ball away temporarily, and it's bouncing around as neither team again able to truly get possession.
Billies kick it out for a Marble Falls throw in.
Again, this half, Marble Falls has had possession in front of the Billies goal more than they did, I believe, in the entirety of the first half. Christian unable to bring that ball down. And Marble Falls puts some pressure under the back line of the Billies, but Juan Neri is able to get the ball, tries to find Alan Villa. Pass is left just a bit short, but Christian Olvera is able to find Allen. We'll try a 1-2 there, but Marble Falls is in between the two of them. That I don't see how that wasn't a foul, but play on is the call. I believe the ball has gone out though for a corner.
So hopefully the Billies can take this opportunity and use it to their benefit.
Ball goes into the middle of the box, bouncing around, comes out towards Alan Villa, who was the one that had a lot of contact on him before that ball went out of play. He tries to send the ball back into the box. Marble Falls keeps it out. And eventually gain possession of the ball.
Goes out on Marble Falls, and Billies take a quick throw in. Except it looks like the referee actually called the throw in for Marble Falls instead. So they will reset and Marble Falls will throw.
And Marble Falls takes the opportunity for another substitution with one of their midfielders. They play the ball long and lose possession. And the Billies play the ball long and neither team has possession. Billies drop it back to Anthony Martinez, who tries to put it towards the middle of the box, but comes up short. Marble Falls has an opportunity here. The Billies are able to clear it out for a throw-in. Again, we want to thank tonight's sponsor, Security State Bank and Trust, who have brought you every Battling Billies home soccer game, both for the men's and women's program this season. Long throw into the box. Initial clearance by the Billies. Manuel Rivera tries to find a teammate in midfield, but is unable to do so. But Marble Falls can't connect a pass either, and Christian Olvera is going to challenge the defender, who drops it back to the keeper, who cannot handle that. But again, what a great play by the keeper, who had to do a somewhat of a chest trap down to his leg, one-touch clearance. Some miscommunication now happening between the Marble Falls defenders, but the Billies unable to take advantage of it. And now they've played the ball out near midfield. This ball's played over the top. It's going to fall to Christian Olvera, who is punched by the keeper. No call. Shot from distance by the Billies, blocked. You know, as a goalkeeper, you've got to come out and challenge for that ball, but I didn't think he got the ball. He just got all Christian Olvera. And again, Marble Falls brings Christian Olvera to the ground, but the Billies only win a corner.
We have about 23 minutes left in the game.
And a lot of physical play happening here tonight, and hopefully everyone can keep it under control. We've got some good soccer going, back and forth. Good ball into the box, initially cleared out by Marble Falls. The ref, I think, thought Allen might have used a hand to get control of the ball. And Marble Falls keeper will take this kick. Sends it out of play for Billy's throw.
Marble Falls will get the throw, but they're going to take another opportunity to substitute.
Seems as if Marble Falls might be purposefully kind of slowing play down to not allow the Billies to get into a rhythm here tonight. And that ball should be a Billy's throw in. Not sure.
Instead, they called it for Marble Falls for a quick throw in.
And that's got to be a foul. And we're going to have our first yellow card of the evening against Marble Falls is captain number 20, who clearly went in and undercut Manuel Rivera. Now, the Billies fans are going to have to also get themselves under control as they're trying to egg some of this on. Again, we just want the boys to play the game that they enjoy. Another thing we learned this evening while visiting with Coach Renault before the game is that almost every day after practice, these boys can't get enough, and we'll head over to the HEB fields to continue playing late into the evenings, as long as the lights are on, or if they have a ball that they can see. There you have some positive support now from the fans, focusing more on supporting their team. Great shot from the Billies, just outside the post. Keeper had fully extended to try to make sure he had it covered, but that upper 90 was open. Again, some purposeful delay there by the Marble Falls keeper, as there are a multitude of balls available. He throws one all the way up to the home locker room, opts to get the one further away, and then another one had actually come on to play and opts to play that one. Billy's gain possession near midfield. Can't find the attacking player out on the wing. And the ref has decided again that I guess things are getting just a little too physical. Not sure what the call was there, but appreciate him trying to get this game under control. So Marble Falls will have a free kick just on their half. They look to get it in the box. It's going to be well short of the box. Billies can't get it across midfield yet, but then do, and Christian Vera, but the goalkeeper is out of his box. Is able to clear that ball. Again, Marble Falls tries to attack the center of the Billies defense. No one can get the ball under control currently.
The Billies kick it out for Marble Falls throw in. Billies will take another throw in.
Lester Molina passes to Allen, who passes back to Lester. Immediately challenged by Marble Falls, though, out for Billy's throw. Again, he finds Allen, who's unable to flick the ball on down the line. And Marble Falls will now have a throw. Marble Falls again with a substitution that is not awarded on this throw. Dropped the ball back to the keeper. They had a lot of space in the midfield but couldn't get possession. Alan Villa trying to create an opportunity, gets around a Marble Falls defender, has the ball in the box, drives it across the front of the goal. The Billies just can't get the ball down. The Billies try to win a penalty kick there, and the ref says, get up, let's play on, boys. Billies win the ball, falls to, oh my goodness gracious. Christian Olvera elbowed in the face. The referee could not see that. Christian is still down, and we're going to take a break.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battle and Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Do you ever feel like we've waited too long to plan all this stuff?
Every day. Joseph Financial Partner.
And we're back as Christian is able to continue on. Some great sportsmanship there by the Marble Falls defender, also checking on him, making sure all is good. Both teams opt to substitute on this throw-in. Lester Molina is going to leave the ball for Giovanni Rivas. And Marble Falls attacking players having a conversation. They've changed some things up here. Giovanni opts for a short throw to Lester Molina. But the ball finds its way to a Marble Falls attacking player. And Isaac Perez has to come out of his box and heads it out for a Marble Falls throw. Billy's get numbers back. That looked like a bad throw. But play continues. A lot of elbows getting thrown around here. And Christian Olvera uses a little too much leverage while trying to win the ball. And fouls Marble Falls back here near the 45-yard line, but they're going to take the opportunity to gain about 4 yards. They've got numbers forward on the back post as they're going to look to put this ball into the box. It is able to go into the box. Isaac Perez has to come out, and it is in the back of the net for a Marble Falls goal. We'll be back in a moment.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal. Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring. Welcoming. Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
And we're back as Marble Falls took that opportunity to, with that free kick, put the ball into the box. Isaac Perez tried to come out and claim it. A lot of bodies were in there. Marble Falls was able to get their head on the ball, and they now have a 1-0 lead with just under 16 minutes to play. Again, unfortunately, Some immature decisions have been made by a few of the players out there tonight, and Marble Falls player found his way into the book for saying some inappropriate things after the goal. And tonight Marble Falls has 2 yellow cards, both in the second half. As the Billies would like to get play restarted, as they have been in this position before and found themselves down, but have normally responded pretty quickly, but any swing and momentum is kind of delayed here by the explanation for what that card was for. Tonight's game, again, brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsor of Battling Billies Athletics and Battling Billies.Live. You're listening or watching live on Battling Billies.Live too. We're trying to bring you scores from the Lady Billies basketball team, who's playing in the state final tonight down in San Antonio. At halftime, the Lady Billies were trailing, and when we get another update, we'll let you know. So Lester Molina finds Abraham Rodriguez here on the side. Marble Falls has to play that out for a throw-in. Ball goes out of play for another throw-in for the Billies. Alan Villa looks to try to get this one into the box. Ball goes out of play off of a Battling Billy for a Marble Falls goal kick. And a little bit of gamesmanship here as they will take as much time as they can. Goalkeeper, of course, more than capable of taking every goal kick, has done so far tonight, but with an opportunity to take a few more seconds off the clock with the lead, they do so. Billies win another throw-in. We're going to have to get some numbers forward, though, because Marble Falls does have multiple players back. Alan Villa able to win another throw for the Billies here in the attacking third. He puts the ball in the box, but Marble Falls is able to clear it just beyond Juan Neri. Billies can't quite control the ball, but do regain possession. Brian Carmenera tries to chip it over the defense, is unable to do so. Free kick now for Marble Falls in their own half. They try to find some space here on the Billy sideline. And the attacking player used his hands to obstruct the Billies defender, and so the Billies now have a free kick themselves. The Billies look for a few short options. There are none there, so they send it forward. Alan Villa is able to win the second ball. Billies play the ball over the top. And Marble Falls keeper, again, looking to waste as much time as possible.
Goes out of bounds on the Billies for a Marble Falls throw-in. And they continue to try to waste time.
You know, again, that's one of those things that you would like to see the referee go ahead and have a conversation about no time wasting, and let's play this game. Isaac with a great save there, distributes quickly to Brian Carmenera, who's bringing the ball up as quickly as he can. Has beaten several Marble Falls defenders until the final man did win the ball, but Alan Villa now has found a teammate in some space in the middle. Lester Molina doesn't bring it down to the ground, though, and the Billies lose possession. You'd like to see the boys bring that down instead of just volleying it around. You know, that's kind of been the issue tonight. We haven't been able to get the ball down on the ground. You're not able to find accurate passes nor get accurate shots off. Ball's out of play for Billy's throw. We opt to try to go quickly. And again, instead of getting the ball by the net or the ball that's on the field, the keeper goes all the way down. And he's known there's been a ball boy all night who's giving him a ball every time. And so, again, if the referee doesn't have a conversation with him about time wasting, this is going to continue. And unfortunately, what's been a great match all evening won't have as much soccer in it. Billy's win a free kick here. And hopefully Juan Neri sees that Marble Falls is not 10 yards from the ball. This is an indirect kick here, so someone other than Allen is going to have to touch it before it goes in the back of the net. He tries to switch play, but gets a little too much under it. Marble Falls actually takes that goal kick regularly, not wasting any time. The Billies do win the ball near midfield. Find Christian Olvera, who tries to return the pass back to his teammate. He's not able to do so. And now we're going to have a yellow card for Christian. And James Symington makes his way on the field, one of the fan favorites for Christian. Paul Christian will take an opportunity to calm down, refresh. It'll be interesting how coach decides to how to play this the last 10 minutes, as the Billies are currently trailing Marble Falls 0-1. Marble Falls takes the free kick, sends it forward into the Billies' half. Billies are able to come away with the ball. They opt to quickly play it forward. Brian Carmenera is trying to challenge for that ball, trying to keep it in play, is able to do so. Lester Molina tries to switch field. Pass comes up just short. Juan Neri has to come forward as Marble Falls attacking player worked his way back and is able to regain possession from Marble Falls. James Symington and Lester Molina working hard over on the sideline, and Lester's able to win a free kick for the Billies. Juan Neri opts to take this free kick and is waved off by a teammate. As Juan gets into the box, ball is chipped forward. Somehow James Symington's able to put a head on that ball, but can't get it on frame, and it goes out for a Marble Falls goal kick. And in the state final, Billies are trailing Liberty 49
Dallas
to
Lincoln.
24. Some fancy footwork there by Juan Neri, is able to keep possession of the ball, then is able to find a teammate in some space, but Marble Falls gets just enough on it to send it out of play. Billy's opt for a quick throw-in. Lester Molina plays that off of the Marble Falls defender. Billy's will have another throw-in. And we're going to take a break.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal. Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring. Welcoming. Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
And we're back. Just about 7 minutes to play in the game. Billies win another throw-in deep in the attacking third. Marble Falls with a foul out near midfield. Lester Molina looks to take this free kick. Again, no Billies really getting forward into the box though. And now they're able to. Lester does put the ball into the box. Marble Falls' center back comes forward to win that one, but the Billies regain possession near midfield. Lester Molina now with some space, drives the ball forward, tries to find Alan Villa, who is offsides. Ball's out of play for a Billy's throw-in. Again, Giovanni Rivas comes over for the throw from his center back position. Neither team able to get the ball down on the field. Anthony Martinez opts to send it long. And Marble Falls opts to play it out for a Billy's throw with just over 5 minutes to play in the game. Billy's trailing 0-1 against district leading Marble Falls. Nice layoff there by Allen. Finds a Billy in the box. We can't turn it around though. We can't get a shot off. They just, again, great defense tonight by Marble Falls, as they've done all year, limiting the scoring chances of their opponents. Again, a lot of physical play.
Ball goes out on Marble Falls, and Billy's going to throw in.
Billy's find some space now off that throw-in. As Christian Olvera comes back into the game, he finds Alan Villa, who has to pull the ball back, and then that's going to be a hard ball to deal with, but the Billies are able to and keep it in play. And the Billies cross the ball, but nobody's in the middle of the field. It almost falls to Brian Carmenera. It doesn't, but Alan Villa now has his
We do have another update on the Lady Billies while this is getting sorted. They are now trailing Dallas Lincoln 63 to 39 at the end of the third.
And we're going to take a break here, folks, as tempers are flaring.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers. To be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today, and let's get started on your build.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Do you ever feel like we've waited too long to plan all this stuff?
Every day. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
It's never too late to take the next step in the right direction. From retirement planning to investment guidance, Joseph Financial Partners brings clarity and peace of mind.
I'm so glad we made the call.
Me too. Go Billies. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal. Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring. Welcoming. Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
And we're back. Marble Falls takes the free kick with the lead and just over 4 minutes to play in the game as Alan Villa was judged to have simulated the fall after his push, and so he was given a yellow card. Billy's trying to find James Symington there in some space there on the corner and unable to do so. Ball goes out of play for a Marble Falls goal kick. Also off the ball then a Billy's defender, I think, shoved a Marble Falls player. There was quite a bit of shoving going back and forth.
Is something wrong with the ball?
So the ref was checking the air pressure there on the balls, and now we're ready to go. Billies win a throw in here.
Ref called a drop ball because there was another ball that accidentally got onto the field.
Shot from distance there by Juan Neri. The goalkeeper had to go all the way back into his own goal, but is able to keep the ball out of play. Yeah, unlike most other sports, it is the entirety of the ball has to cross the line. Some great 1-2 passing here by the Billies. 2 minutes ago, we send this ball forward into the box, but that's easily dealt with by the Marble Falls goalkeeper, who's going to take his time on this restart. 2 minutes to play in the game. Billies probably won't get too many more opportunities. For most of the evening, the Billies have had more of the attacking opportunities, but Marble Falls has done an excellent job in making sure that none of them were truly quality opportunities, other than a couple, and a couple of the corner kicks that the Billies were able to win too. James Symington unable to keep that ball in play, but the Billies are going to opt to try to pen Marble Falls back on this throw-in. They are able to win the first ball. Marble Falls wins the ball near midfield. Got 1 minute to play here in the second half. Marble Falls leading the Billies 0-1. Ball is out of play for a Billies throw in here, but just 20 seconds to go. The Billies are going to have to hurry. They actually award a free kick. Now there's 10 seconds to play because, again, there's just some miscommunication out on the field. Alan Villa wins that ball, but then Marble Falls sends it. That's going to be it, folks. Marble Falls comes away with a victory. 1-0 over your Battling Billies. Great effort tonight by the Billies, who had more of the scoring opportunities than Marble Falls. From Battling Billies Stadium, good night.